So tell me about yourself.
What do I need to say?
Since you came to Singapore, what have you done and what brought you to this head of wine role?
So previously I was working for Guy Savoy in Paris. So 2 Michelin star for about 4 years. That's where I learned everything about luxury, about hospitality, about service, and the importance of the detail, because I feel like in today's world, and it's not only about wine, about hospitality, we forget that detail is what makes everything important. From the relationship of a lady, from friendship, from work, it all came to the point where detail makes everything. It's about value, it's about heritage, it's about legacy. So I think it's very important. What brings me to Singapore is because I wanted to discover the world, and I had the opportunity, and thanks to Mr. Guy Savoy, that bring me here to discover this amazing culture, this amazing city and people.
And where were you previously in France?
Guy Savoy, Paris.
Guy Savoy itself?
Yes.
And before that?
And before study.
Study?
School, sommelier school.
Which school?
In Nîmes, southern part of France, l'Étincelle.
Wow.
I had 3 amazing mentors. Mr. Gérard Bouvet, that sadly passed away a few years ago.
Can you tell us about Gérard?
Gérard was the man, one of the 3 men in this school that really provide all the deepest insight and passion about wine, about beverages, and about details as well. Then the second one is Mr. Alain Fangeau, that is no longer at the school, but really provide his passion, his commitment towards education and towards wine. And the third one is the former president of the sommelier in France, Michel Hermé, who owned a bistro in southern part of France.
What's the name of the bistro?
Cheval Blanc.
Cheval Blanc.
Yes, we provide very typical culinary delights.
Bistro food.
Yes, amazing quality and a very extensive and diverse range of a French wine. So he's truly an ambassador of the French culture.
And how did you get to work in Guy de Savoy?
Sorry?
How did you get to work in Guy de Savoy?
Because after my school...
You became number 1?
No. Well, I won one of the competition, but I wanted to really learn about, what is the elegance, what is the spirits of French hospitality. So I applied for Guy Savoy. I got an interview, a second interview, a third interview, where finally they told me, you are going to wash glasses, you are going to pour water, and for the 4 to 5 months we are going to test you and see how you can move forward. So I was like, okay, why not? If it's the path of learning about French tradition. So during 5 months I wasn't allowed to pour any wine, to touch any bottle of wine, just wash glasses, pour water. But it was really a learning path, and I think now I see where I'm coming from and what are the key step elements to reach a certain level, and the most important is knowing what the people at the bottom are doing, because if you don't know their work, how can you teach them?
Right.
How can you inspire them?
So did they teach you how to wash glasses?
Yeah, exactly.
Warm it up?
In a more effective way, and I would say productive way.
So when did you get to Guy de Savoy in Paris?
It was in 2006. Yes, 2006.
So what did you learn in that?
I learned many things, but one thing that will be truly forever in my memory, and this was the kind of motto of Guy Savoy himself. He was saying his restaurant is like a Formula One or a masterpiece of horlogerie, the watches. He was saying every single detail must be at the right place in order to perform well. And marketing, the number 1 marketing and the most powerful marketing person is your client. If you are doing a good job in your place, the power of those people saying to their friend will be amazing. And I still truly believe in that. I believe that marketing, of course, is a science, is working, indeed. But the power of client satisfaction, telling a friend, this place is great, this service is amazing, this TV is amazing, is it doesn't have any value. The value is just.
And he spoke to you from his heart.
Yes, and you see some chefs that sometimes are very well known. They are on TV, they are everywhere, but they are kind of missing at their place at the restaurant.
So can you tell us how did the master chef pair the wine list with his cuisine? How does he do it?
So for him, he's a man from countryside.
Right.
He's not somebody who, because of family, because of...
Which part of the countryside?
He's in the Dauphiné region,
okay,
near Bourgoin-Jallieu, in the Cessieux little village.
Okay.
So he started as a kind of apprentice in pastry, and then literally he gets more insight, more expertise, but because of the vision, because of the goal that he wanted to achieve. And it's very much a cuisine style focus on product compared to a focus on fusion.
So where did he get his products from? All over France?
All over France, definitely.
Anything special that you remember? Seafood?
Well, it's very classic artichoke and black truffle soup.
Okay.
That was really the highlight. When clients were coming, they were like, oh, we must have the artichoke soup because it's the signature of...
So his is the heart of Jerusalem artichoke?
Is the artichoke coming from Brittany?
Okay.
That they are cooked, they are poached. Then they will do like kind of the soup. They will use some pure black truffle, some butter, of course, because we are in France. They need to make it like,
So what sort of butter do you use? the very best French butter?
Yes, there is any butter.
Half salted, fully salted?
No, not salted.
Not salted. And what is your favorite wine pairing with that dish?
We always say that with soup or with liquid, it's impossible to pair wine, which I believe in a way.
Okay.
Because it's difficult to have the consistency. And I think it's very much like seasonal. Because if we take the season of the truffle, which is like pretty much November, December, around this period in winter, I think some of the Burgundy that are well aged, about 10 to 15 years,
okay,
will be pretty good.
Okay, say something from Montrachet or Saint-Aubin.
Saint-Aubin,
or the other side, non-classification like Saint-Romain or Pinot Anglaise.
I think Saint-Aubin, I was very impressed with some of the Premier Cru single vineyard.
Okay, Hugo Lamy.
Well, definitely. On his Murger de Dancien.
Okay.
Because it's a Premier Cru that not many people know, and not many people put on a side to the Grand Cru.
Right.
But because of the mother rocks, is the same as the...
Quite close by to the Great
Morage.
Yeah.
So it's really like providing a unique length, a unique deepness and minerality. And it's a wine that is very affordable. So I would say it's one of the best kept secrets worldwide.
And what about his other dishes? Say poisson, or it's langoustine, or with other dishes from Guy de Savoy? What are your favorite pairing that you can remember from the wine list?
My favorite pairing, maybe if you take the seasonal, he was doing the Saint-Pierre fish coming from Brittany, and he was doing with the different herb crust and some specific jus. And this one was very interesting with some of the Condrieu, a not very well-known appellation in Northern Europe that is made out of Viognier, so very aromatic.
Very good.
Apricots. One of the pioneers over there, because it's not too far from my region,
okay,
is Domaine Georges Vernet. And Domaine Georges Vernet, and I believe thanks to him, that when the Viognier was almost like disappearing in the world, he has this vision and the goal to really like reinstall on the hillside of the Rhone Valley on the best terroir.
Left or right side? Variety. Right side to Gigal. The right on the right bank of the.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. And now he's among the top well-known producer in the Northern Rhone. and his diversity of cuvées among the Chalet d'Enfer, Coteau de Vernon are truly amazing.
I agree. Vournier is one of my favorite grape varietals. Yeah. Anything else, Julian, about Sarment that you want to say to the viewers?
I think, it's been 6 years I've been working and meeting some amazing people in Singapore. And I feel like the Chinese culture here, the Chinese cuisine, is really amazing with some of the pairing of the Burgundy wine.
Right.
And we had yesterday our Burgundy campaign.
Right.
So we had some sommelier flew over Burgundy to test blind about 100 to 150 wine.
Wow.
And I feel like because of the acidity, of the minerality of the Pinot, and the diversity of the taste in terms of spices, of complexity with the Chinese cuisine, it makes it like a very good pair.
So which is your favorite terroir? Côte de Nuit, Maurice Saint-Denis?
It depends white or red. White,
No,
indeed.
let's start with white first, to the left, Côte de Beaune.
Okay, with white, definitely Côte de Beaune.
Okay, which one? The three great ones, Lafont, Coche d'Ury.
So if I have really one in my heart, and yes, it's very expensive, but the wine are truly memorable, unforgettable, is Domaine d'Auvenay. The little winery owned by La Louise-Leroy, based in the Sarment.
Right.
So the cuvées are so small that the price eventually
Half a
reached,
barrel.
yeah, for like the basic, basic in a way. Au Cédurès, the Premier Cru,
Right.
she produced, like, of course based on vintage, 800 to 900 bottles a year. So it's very small.
So how do you get it in Singapore? You got to know her.
No, but we have some good connection in Burgundy, and we can manage to have like 3 to 4 bottles a year. So we are happy with
So be nice to you.
that. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, thank you, Julian.
Pleasure.